13-year-old girl from Kent is hoping to become the youngest ever person to dive the Silfra Fissure. It's a huge crack in the Earth's crust in Iceland, which boasts the clearest water in the world. However, because the water in it's glacial meltwater, the temperature never gets above a chilly 4 degrees.
And that means that usually only over 18s are allowed to dive there. But Charlotte Burns from Biggin Hill is a bit unusual. Although she only started diving at the age of 10, she's already racked up more than 130 open water dives. Juliet Parkin's been to meet her.
Totally at one with the water. Scuba expert Charlotte Burns said she felt like an astronaut when she first went diving at the age of just 10. Now 13, she's preparing for her biggest underwater challenge yet. Diving down a crack between two continents.
It's really special because you can touch two continents at the same time, and even if you're above water, that's still a massive feat. And I think being the youngest person to do it is, I feel very privileged.
The Silfra Fissure in Iceland is one of the top dive sites in the world. It's the gap between two tectonic plates, the North American and Eurasian. The visibility is in excess of 100 metres, but the water is cold, around 2 to 4 degrees all year round. Being under 18, Charlotte had to get special permission from the Icelandic government to attempt the dive.
Charlotte's going to need to be diving in a dry suit, and also as an added safety feature, we've got Charlotte diving in a full face mask, which will keep her face much warmer. And in the event of an out of air or an air issue, we can actually shut down part of the system, and she goes on to a bailout cylinder. And that's kind of fairly technical diving for most children to get involved with.
Charlotte has spent months covering all the safety issues and will dive Silfra in September. She's the world's youngest junior master diver, a world ambassador for the scuba organisation PADI. Now she's heading for a dive which most could only dream of. What next in the underwater world of this schoolgirl from Kent? Juliet Parkin, BBC South East Today.
I think the world's her oyster.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, an incredible